Hi everyone, Lord Crew here and welcome to my channel. So the topic for today is about Magic Meta for weekend rank week 132. So without further guys, let's proceed. So we will start with the Gods matchup. And as you can see, Magic is currently on the third highest win rate, but below 50%. So it's a little bit orange, but Magic is like the third one. Compared with War, where are like one of the most dominant decks, especially the Control War, it has like a below like the second to the last with high win rate. So Magic it's becoming now a still stronger meta deck. And as you can notice, it's like literally like the third of the third no fourth most popular deck. Okay, the number one still popular nature, followed by war, but the in terms of he's fourth in popularity and third in the total win rate here. So now if we gonna go check for the archetypes, like what like are the dominant archetypes for the magic. So there are like various magic uh, meta here, and as you can see, one of the highest win rate magic is the clone magic, second to the board wipe deck, and like a little bit higher win rate to the control war. So if we check further for the archetype for magic only, this is like the ranking. There are like 59% highest win rate for clone magic, but as you can see, it's below one. It's below 1% in terms of popularity. So in playing against this clone magic, it's like one out of like 0 out of 25 chance for you to meet it, like 0 or 1. That's it. You cannot it will be like a RNG if you manage to find clone magic uh two times in a row or three times in a row, because of the popularity. It's just below 1%. But as you can see, the most popular archetype here are the card draw magic or the tempo magic. They call it card draw because majority they're relying on Palace One, All Seeing Eye, and Vortimir for the card draw mechanics here. But as you can see, the good thing about this one, it has a highest win rate of 52%, above 50%. The main reason why it went down because of the control magic and ramp magic. So the big contribution of win rate are the card draw. The big contribution of down rate is because of the control and the ramp magic. Now, if we're gonna go for the uh, net decking. So the good news is in the top 20, there are literally three Magic player who enter the top 20. And majority of them are using it tempo aggro. And if you gonna check which one of the Magic Wonder, so the good news is the rank number two who managed to get 24 out of 25. That's N. Ben. He used a tempo aggro here. Another tempo aggro will be another tempo aggro magic will be on rank 14 and rank 19. So rank 14 unknown player and the rank 19 VN PAM. So if we gonna check closely, so if we go for NH, so N high Ben. If you notice, this is tempo aggro. Why I call it tempo aggro, even though it's a card draw, because there for me there's like two archetypes of card draw or tempo. There are like the aggro one with rely on creatures, and the second one more on the spell boost. In especially last year, way back 2001, around December and early January, there was a popularity for the spell boost where they're relying on Scepter of Artistry and relying on Epiphany and Monolith to kill your opponent using spells. But now, because of like the archetype of the board wipe deck, tempo aggro are good win rate versus board wipe deck. So that's why, as you can notice, if you they're relying on flying carpet for early damage, and also relying on his spell sword to kill the opponent. So on his archetype, this is like a traditional one. I don't see any. He has like two All Seeing Inspire, Palace one, uh, and Vortimir. So the four card draw. He has Frostbeaten here, Channeler, probably to add more spell boost. And oh, it's only at only one win rate. Usually I see five, I two win rate here, but he had one win rate and probably replace it with frostbitten. Usually I only see one frostbitten or none, but on his build it has one. So that's like the tech difference that I noticed on this card draw magic by NH uh or N Hyben. So on this one. So it still has the expensive one, the ancient text and form of power. Same monolith, even though it's been nerfed, guys. So monolith has been nerfed for the last balance update last week. Instead of 5-5, it's now 4-5. And all seeing eyes and monolith order now instead of order 10, now order 4. So it's a opportunity for some opponents like war and aggro nature can literally attack this creature in after a third turn. So that's the only nerf, but still a solid deck. So the next one will be rank 14 by the unknown player. So the difference between from Enhyben, instead of having a flying carpet, he added a pyramid warden. He has two Wyrm Breath, no frostbitten here, but almost like identical. There's additional one that I noticed, the Palace Champion, and he removed one of the All Seeing Spire. So his card draw are Palace one, All Seeing Spire, one All Seeing Spire, and Vortimir, and replaced one of the All Seeing with Palace Champion. He has like two Wimbreath here for more finale damage to gods, and just no frostbitten. So almost same deck composition. He just replaced uh the flying carpet with pyramid board. And some players, for a little bit budget, instead of using flying carpet, they use a Nubian skeleton heavy because it's a 2 to cast 2/4 neutral card. Then the last one will be the rank 7. Yep, the rank 19 by VX Scene Pack here. Uh, this is like also aggro one. As you can see, there's a flying carpet, only spell sword, only one wind breath here. But he has like this Faraday cage here, like to do an AoE damage except for one creature. So probably he will use this Faraday gadget to spell it to on his spell sword to do an AoE, except for that. Probably also if you have all seeing eye on third turn and fourth turn, do an AoE and select your own all seeing spire to not to be deals 2 damage. Probably that's his like a play style here, but this is like an aggro type with one Iron Tooth Goblin. So tech cards that I noticed added here: Faraday, Iron Tooth Goblin, and that's it. Still has a a total of four card draw cards here, like Palace One, Vortimir, and All Seeing Eye. And that's the main reason why this is called a card draw magic. Uh, And yep, that's it. He still had the expensive spells like Form of Power and Ancient Text. Star Shell, Tracking Ball. So one thing I noticed, the weakness of this card draw magic are versus against aggro like the nature, because he has like only majority of the tempo aggro or the card draw aggro. They're only relying on the AoE using Track and Bolt, and then probably a spell boost to deals two damage. So maybe the main reason why he added Faraday Cage, at least he has like one AOE. So if we go back here for the card draw magic, one of his uh, weakest win rate, as you can notice here, are the clone magic, aggro nature. So that's his weakest, because that's the problem. Aggro nature can like add a lot of creature at the board, and that's the problem of card draw magic. They're only relying on tracking bolt for an AoE, and that deals one unless you have like a spell boost, and then you can like do deals 2 damage. And that's what I noticed. And the good thing is has low win rate with aggro light, because aggro lights are like more literally playing a lot of like low casting cost creatures with bigger health. But the good news about the card draw, they don't there are like only few people that are playing Agrolite because of the nerf of the Radiant Dawn here. So that's like one. So next we already finished the top 20 additional. I would like to show you additional meta deck here are the control magic. This is one of the highest win rate I see from the control magic, even though control magic is the one of the reason why the win rate of Magic are going down. But this is like a high win rate, so it's like I don't know why it's not controlled a ramp Magic because he's using Sip of Elixir. Maybe because he's using two Sip of Elixir, not more than two. Probably if he added Mana Toad, maybe he's considered like a ramp Magic. But as you can see, this is like literally a control Magic control deck. Anything if you have like three or more seven casting costs means you're already a control archetype. And that's the mini size. One Hylian, one Polyhemia Frey, and lots of like control a little bit at early round and spells. So another most popular meta deck that I not entered the top 20, but one of the highest win rate are the Clone Magic. As you can see, this is like one of the Clone Magic with the highest. He has like 67% win rate, probably overall during a non-weekend rank. But the play style here are very simple. If you manage to get lost in depth in your first round, you cast one creature and then lost in depth means all of your one casting cost will be removed from your deck. And then you have like opportunity now to get all your clone magic cards. So the win condition is play a lot of zero casting cost Portal Wrangler. You will combo that one with Warp Engineer. So play Warp Engineer on turn 4 to make the Portal Wrangler casting cost zero, two of them, and then clone it. Once you clone it, you can play unlimited Portal Wrangler. So maximum of six because that's the board number of creatures per board, maximum of six. And then your ladder win condition is attack it or use the form of unity. It deals 9 damage if you have like more than 5 creature because you have like a 6 of the Portal Wrangler means you can like use these spells on turn 5 or turn 6. Multiple deals 9. That's total of 18 damage. So that's like the win condition of this one. So a little bit expensive, 0.1 F, but doable for you to build. So guys, if you have like questions or suggestions, kindly please leave me a comment. And if you like the video, kindly please subscribe and like. And thank you for watching and see you next time.
There's a distance between us. It's getting hard to reach.